Let's start that again. Is that better? My editing skills are second to none. That job at the BBC is just waiting for me. I can see that in the editing room. Anyway, is that better? I think that's better. What I was saying, anyway, was hello everybody. I know that you've been waiting for me, which is very kind of you, and you're very keen to get on tonight's stream, which is great. I was also saying, if you've got one of my t-shirts, because I know a few of you got my t-shirts, and I was just asking Brian actually if he's still enjoying his t-shirt, because I noticed Brian's in the chat. Yeah, I was talking about t-shirts really. It wasn't very exciting. You haven't missed anything. I was just saying, if you have ordered a t-shirt from me, I'd love to have a picture of you wearing it. Do send me a picture. That would be really cool. And let me know if I can obviously use it on any of my social media and all that kind of stuff. That'd be really good. Anyway, yeah. Let me just get rid of that screen. It's too bright. Yeah, I'm always entertaining, but always in the wrong ways, unfortunately. So next time, remember, music down, mic up. We're good to go. Anyway, yeah, thanks everyone for joining me tonight. Let me say a few hellos before we get started. Hello, R7. Good to see you as always. Well, you were on at 22, were you? Wow, that's you've had a long wait. In fact, you were on at 20 to 7. We didn't start till 8:30. Wow. Yeah, hello Brian. Hello Rohit. Hello Ian. Hello Helen. Hello Anthony. It's all the regulars on tonight, which is great. Hello the Furman. Hello Matthew. Hello Sean. Hello, who else are we saying? Hello Scott. And hello Squirrel Slayer. And yeah, I think that's it. Hello Jason. So tonight I'm going to talk about Cornerstone Content. That sounds exciting, doesn't it? Which I don't know if any of you are aware of, is basically creating an almighty, amazing piece of content that is going to be one of your most important pieces of content on your site, and then creating other articles around it and kind of linking them all together. So I'll be going into that in a little bit more detail, which should be fun. I'm looking at the pitch quality, and I'm looking kind of yellowy, a weird colour today, but I think it might be the light's too bright. Let me just turn that down a little bit. Well, Anthony says he'll be starting a new YouTube WP channel. Yeah, I'm going to talk about other WordPress channels a bit later in tonight's stream as well. Now I'm a little bit dark, aren't I? Yeah, well, never mind. Scott says check out Redbubble. I've already got he says check out Redbubble for t-shirts. I've already got a t-shirt supplier, and yeah, they're fine. They do all that stuff. I can just upload my designs, plug straight into WooCommerce. It's actually a tutorial that I need to do. The original pharmacist says, hello mate, have you tried Elementor? Yes, I did a video using Elementor quite recently. You say you're struggling with Cornerstone. Yeah, Elementor, in my opinion, is better than Cornerstone. You know, although I like Cornerstone. Tan Man, yeah, I don't know. I can never get the lighting right on this camera, and I don't know if I look better with the main light on, maybe. Let's see. So yeah, I like Elementor, and I think it is probably a little bit better than Cornerstone. And that's messed up the white balance as well. And she says, does it cost you to make the shirts? Yeah, it does. I have to pay kind of the bulk of the cost of the shirt. I only make a £1 or £2 on each shirt. But I only pay when someone orders and all that kind of stuff, so it's good. And he says, why aren't you using Amazon Merc? It's because I started using Incredible, I think I use. Is it Incredible? Oh, maybe it isn't. It's one of those t-shirt guys. I've got it right here somewhere. I should probably remember. I don't actually have to like ever log in or anything. They just do it all for me, so it works really well. Anyway, I'll find it in a minute and I will let you know. So keep the questions coming in. So I've got a few things I'm going to talk about tonight. Get rid of that buzzing noise, it'd be good. The technology is working tonight. Wow, there's loads of questions coming in. Sean says, how did the speech go last night? It went okay. It was okay. I haven't done it for a while and a little bit clunky, I suppose. I'm much better talking in into the camera, I think, although I'm not doing a very good example of that tonight either. So yeah, a couple of things I want to talk about. The first thing is you can't order any t-shirts at the moment because WP Eagle is currently offline because I'm doing loads of work on it. I thought it was time. It needed freshening up, it needed reorganizing, it needed updating. I'm supposed to add every video that I do to wpeagle.com, but I've not been doing that, and well, I am now because I've got an assistant who's helping me with all this stuff. So they're adding all my videos, they're watching them, and they're doing write-ups and stuff. So the content on wpeagle.com is going to get way better. And I'm still using Xtheme because it's already on Xtheme, but I'm kind of jigging everything around, making it look better, organizing it in a nice logical way so you can easily find content, which is going to be pretty cool. I'm hoping that it's going to be all done by end of tomorrow, in which case I'll put it back live again. The other thing I wanted to ask you guys is if you could let me know who your favorite WordPress / money making guru, maybe that's not the right word, who your favorite YouTuber who does similar stuff to me is on YouTube. Let me know, because I'm reaching out to a lot of other YouTubers because I want to do some collaborations. I'm not got anything concrete yet, but I am talking to a few different YouTubers, and yeah, I'd just be interested to know what you think. And I say I'm going to be talking about other YouTubers a bit later on in the stream. Yeah, it is Incredible that I thought it was. It's Incredible that does my t-shirts. And yeah, you only kind of pay when you do it. But the great thing is, someone orders on your WooCommerce site, it sends the order over to Incredible. They make the t-shirt. When they ship it, they send a message back to your WooCommerce site to update it when everything's completed, and everything, you know, all updates. So your customer gets updates, and yeah, it's just really cool. And I know there are lots of other t-shirt guys out there, which a few of you are mentioning some. So yeah, I do need to probably check some under that, but I'm happy so far. Oh, good. Doug gave me a shout out. Good. I've not spoke to Doug for a little while. I do need to catch up with Doug. Yeah, I know he's still doing his thing though, and I did notice he was live earlier. I didn't get a chance to jump on. But yeah, if you're watching, Doug, thanks for the shout out. So the Experiments Maker says, can you talk about UK tax? When you start earning from your website? Yeah, I can. Basically, all you need to do is, well, you've got a couple of options. The first thing you need to do, whatever option you go for, is you need to obviously keep a record of everything you earn, which is not too hard because you can log into your affiliate consoles, whoever you're with, if it's Amazon or whatever, and you can see how much you've earned generally and how much they paid you. So you want to keep those records. The other records you want to keep are anything to do with, you know, expenses that you spent on the business. So any hosting, domain names, possibly even technology like a laptop could possibly go through as an expense. And then you need to do a tax return, basically. Now, if you don't know what you're doing on that front, then I would get an accountant. I mean, it is fairly straightforward for an affiliate marketer because there's not too many costs and all that stuff. The way I do it, from my personal way of doing it, is I have a limited company, which adds a bit more work because you have to file accounts every year and all that kind of stuff, and you do need an accountant to do that, which adds an extra cost. Bearing in mind a good accountant to do a limited company is going to cost you £1,000 a year at least. Yeah, and they do all my tax returns for me. But with the limited company, I still have to do a personal tax return, and then I do the company tax return. So there's way more work with a limited company. If you're just starting out, you can just be, one-man band, self-employed. You don't have to register or anything like that. You just have to make sure that you do a tax return at the end of the year. And the other very important thing when you're self-employed, whether it be limited company or just, sole trader, is you've got to keep some money aside. It's the rookie error that a lot of people make when they're starting out in business. They earn some money and then they spend it all. And then it comes to the end of the year and they do the tax return and the taxman says, yeah, you owe me a few grand, and they haven't got any cash because it's all gone, they spent it, whatever. So as a rule of thumb, you're going to want to put aside at least 20% of whatever you earn, put it into a savings account, and just don't touch it because you're going to need it to pay a tax. And, I've done it when I started out. I, found that paying tax was a bit stressful because I hadn't got enough cash stored away to pay the tax bill. So don't put yourself through that stress and save some of your income for the tax man. Okay, so a few of you are recommending other YouTubers. So Marcus Campbell, Brian recommends. Now, Marcus has already been on my channel. You must have missed him. He was on a while back now. I like Marcus. We had a good couple of live streams. In fact, we did two because technology was not on my side. Doug, of course, he's been on my channel too. And he says, if you spend the money back into the company, how does that work with tax? Well, anything you earn, if you spend it on more expenses, it's just more expenses to put onto your tax return. And obviously, you're only going to pay tax on the profit. So whatever you earn, take away your expenses, whatever's left, that's what you pay tax on. So if you spend a lot of money, you're not going to pay a lot of tax, but then obviously you're not going to make a lot of money either. Now, Mark Boothby has mentioned Daryl Wilson. Now, I'm talking to Daryl. We've had a lot of emails back and forth, and I'm just really struggling to pin him down to do a call on Skype to at least just chat and decide if we're going to do a video together. He's very keen to actually just start recording straight away, which I don't think is a good idea, especially with my track record with technology and recording. The problem is he is in California or somewhere on the West Coast, I think. So the time difference is not working in our favour, really. I was actually going to call him straight after the stream, but something's come up and we can't do it. But yeah, I am really keen to work with Daryl. Helen's saying 25% you should put aside. Helen's also saying that 2,500 words per article. What about all those people that access via mobile? Do they really want to trawl into that much content? It's a good point. I don't know. I know I wouldn't want to read that sort of length of content on my mobile phone, but I guess people do. The other option is, of course, to do a video. A lot of people don't mind watching a video on their phone, so videos might be the way forward. But anyway, let's get on with what I want to talk to you about tonight, which is Cornerstone Content. Now, what I'm going to try and do, and I've not done this before, is I'm going to share the screen on the iMac, and I want to draw some pictures and start making some notes in terms of some content that I might do for Bow Wow Tech. It's all kind of just off the top of the dome, so hopefully this is going to work out, and hopefully we're going to come up with some good ideas. But we'll see. But before I do that, I just want to say that Ian has just said he finally got his first 2 sales this week and had a lot of social shares. My email list is building, and I think it's down to 2 articles I wrote using the keyword golden ratio, which you should check out. It's there's a whole playlist on the channel. That's what I'm trying to say. There's a whole playlist on my channel and on Doug's channel. It's all around the keyword golden ratio. There's 5 videos from me. There's 5 videos from Doug. Go check it out. Brian is saying you should put aside at least 30% for those in the US, which is interesting because I always thought that we pay more tax in the UK than you do in the US. So maybe I'm just being too low, the 20% mark. Yeah, it all depends on obviously how much you earn. If you earn a lot, then you're going to move up into the 40% kind of tax bands and all that kind of stuff. But really, I'm not an accountant. I have an accountant that does all this stuff for me, and I just go with kind of what they do. So, when you get to a point, you're going to need to find a good accountant. And my advice when it comes to choosing an accountant is to go for a small practice, maybe just an accountant and assistant or that kind of thing. Don't go to a huge firm with loads of accountants and partners and flashy offices, because they're going to charge you a lot and they're not going to give you a very good service. And this is talking from experience. I found the smaller guys are better. They sometimes will come to your house, go through your books, help you out and make recommendations, say, oh, you can put a bit of your electricity through as an expense, which is fine. A bit of heating, even a bit of rent, all that kind of stuff. If you're working from home, there's a lot of expenses that you can put through, but it's best to have an accountant help you with that. But yeah, well done, Ian, on getting those first 2 sales. They're the hardest to get. And she says I should check out a YouTube gallery plugin that automatically pulls in videos from your channels. Yeah, maybe I should. Although I like to I could do that, but I want to add like lots of text around the videos and stuff. Anyway, let me get on this computer and let's do some Cornerstone content. Okay, I need to share the screen, if I can get that working. In the meantime, you don't want to look at the back of my head, I guess, so let's do this. Let's see my shiny face. Okay, let's get a new, let's get a new window, that's what we want. Let's see if we can share it. Unfortunately, while I'm looking at this screen, it's hard for me to look at the chat because the chat is on the laptop over there. So I will go back through the chat in a second and answer all of your questions. So where's the screen? There we go. We're almost there. And if I bring this up, that's good too. I want a new note. I want that. Hang on, I don't want to. I'm trying to use my notes app, and I don't want to. I don't want to share a lot of these notes with the world because there's some sensitive stuff in there. So I'm doing my best not to do that. But I think we're nearly there. So Cornerstone content. Here we go. Let me see if I can just share this now. Here we go. You ready? Okay. I think I may have just shared all those notes anyway, so hopefully you didn't see anything else. And apart from that, I spent $2,500 on some Bitcoin. Ooh, that was a silly thing to do. Alex, Antti says, do I have 2 mics? No, I've got the one mic working at the moment. I just move it around. So, can you even draw on this? I might have just got completely the wrong. I'm gonna have to like fire up Paint or something in a minute. On the iPad and that you can draw. You can draw. What the? Right, what else we got? We got Photoshop. That might work. Just get a new document. Looks kind of big and squarish. Here comes Photoshop. Okay, let me see if I can get that to fit the screen. Okay, so Cornerstone content. You may have seen this phrase. It's within Yoast SEO, which is obviously a plugin that I recommend quite a bit. Let me see if I can. I haven't thought this through properly. Oh, there we go. So yeah, Cornerstone Content is something that you do see in Yoast SEO. And as I was saying, basically what it means is that you create a fantastic article. Oh, I need a better color. Let's go for red, shall we? Red is always good. So yeah, you have a fantastic article. I'm just going to draw that in the middle, and then do some writing. Oh yeah. I need an L there. There we go. My spelling is good. And let's call this the Cornerstone. And what that is that's a fantastic article that's, I don't know, maybe could be 10,000 words long. We're talking that kind of scope. It's full of useful information. It's something that everyone is going to want to read about a particular chosen subject. Say it includes lots of words. It includes images. It might include a few tables. Could have a video. That kind of stuff. And yeah, it really is like a piece of content. It's probably taken you a week or so to make, and you've poured your heart and soul into it, and it is fantastic. Then what you do is you create some other articles, and these don't have to be quite as long, but they still need to be at least, I don't know, 1,500, 2,000 words. They need to be of good quality still. And these are all around here. And this is how we do SEO in 2018. Of course, you optimize all these articles around your keywords as best you can, although that's not as relevant as it used to be. But you want to make sure you got your page titles and your H1s and all that stuff, right? So you do all these other articles all around here, and these are all on similar subjects. And I'm going to pick a subject in a minute and kind of show you how we might do this on a real site. So these are all articles. Well, I don't need to put article, which is a word I can't even seem to spell tonight. Article. That's great. Yeah, these are all around here, and then of course we're linking between them. So these are all linked like this. They're all linking to your Cornerstone, and this article as well, that could link back to some of these smaller ones. That's fine too. And maybe even a couple of these might link to each other, but all of them are all linking to this main Cornerstone article. So it does look sort of like Stonehenge. It could be Stonehenge. So let's do this with a real world example. I'm still going to use Photoshop, I think. I just need to have a new one. Let's get a new document. Same size again, I guess is fine. Oh, that's gone smaller. Let's zoom in a bit. I can probably make this a little bit wider. I can barely use a computer tonight. Okay, so I'm going to do it around Bow Wow Tech, which, as hopefully a lot of you know, is a affiliate marketing site, an Amazon affiliate site that I created. That's all around dog technology and dog stuff. So I'm actually going to need to jump over to Google to do a little bit of searching. So, how to exercise your dog. That's not a great one. It's kind of 10 a month, though. I am taking these numbers with a little bit of a pinch of salt. Let's go for the best way to exercise your dog. No, that's not so good. Anyway, I want to find something that's really good. Dog exercise program. Ooh, that looks quite good. Dog exercise equipment. That could be interesting. Bear me a second. I'm looking for something that's got a reasonable amount of searches and could be made into quite a long, in-depth sort of article. Dog exercise needs by breed. Could be quite good. It's $90 a month. So around that we could probably go for something else. How much exercise does my dog need? Does the dog need every day? That's $4.80 a month. That's a bit better. Then of course you do want to have a rough look down and see what sort of sites coming up. So like PetMD, that's probably quite an authoritative site. Pets for Home, Barker Size. I think that's quite a good one. So let's go with that. Let's for this example, it may or may not be the good thing. And if I was to do it for real, I would spend a lot more time and do a bit more research and find something that I could create a 10,000 word article about, which I'm sure this could work. So anyway, you'd put that in the middle, probably a bit smaller font size. Not that small. So that's our middle one. Then of course we would have some other articles around. So this would be 10,000 words long, and we, top of my head, we'd talk about different breeds. We'd talk about what you do with an overweight dog, what you do with a big dog, what you do with a small dog, and lots of detail and that kind of stuff. And then within that article, we'd probably mention things like walking your dog at night, of which I've already got an article on that. So we'd have another article around here: tips on walking your dog at night, and then we'd obviously linked ease. Okay, let's rasterize it like that. I think we should put a circle around this. Ooh, that's not really a circle, but it'll do. Then we could have other articles around here. Let me get my text tool. It might be, let me see what we get in Google. The best dog leads. It could be the best retractable dog leads. That would make another good article. Around here. Ugh. I'm going to find a better sketching piece of software next time. What? I haven't just closed that, have I? No, I've. There's my work. I don't know what I was trying to undo, but it's gone. Let me paste it again. Yep, the best retractable dog leads, and again, we would have a little. Photoshop is not the best thing to do. Is like that. Oh, best heavy duty. That's even better. So we've got loads of retractable stuff. The best dog leads, or the best dog lights, maybe. Why is that bringing up dog leads? See, Google is not always that clever. I don't know. I don't even know if that's a proper search term, but there is dog lights available because I've added them to the site. So we'd have that one, and in fact that one can come over here, and would probably link like that, them two linking, and then this one linking like that. It's because I've got retractable, that's why it's not making it. Retractable dog lights, that makes no sense. The best dog lights. Come on, let me delete. Oh man, I love Photoshop. It's it's great for doing presentations, as we can see. But I think you get the idea. Let's see if we can find. Let me just put this in. There's no retractable dog lights. That's why that got confused. There we go. Best dog light. So it could be dog light. Best LED dog collar. That's a good one. See how these articles are just kind of. They're kind of writing themselves in a way. The more you look, the more stuff you find. What else? Dog exercise toys. Perfect. But that's a good one. That's 30 a month. These are fine. These are all good for your 2,500 type articles. Dog exercise toys, and then we can always do a space and see what else. Indoor, brain, small dog, big dog. Maybe there's two. Maybe we'll have two different articles: small dog, big dog, and then big. Anyway, I think this is probably enough of an example for you to see exactly what I'm trying to explain really badly with Photoshop. Oh yeah, I did rasterize the text. You're right, Auntie. That's why I can't edit it. Okay. Carl says it's called pillar posting, which is actually another word I've heard for it. I just used Cornerstone because that's the word that Yoast uses. Antti says, what browser add-on am I using to display additional search info? It's called Keyword Keg. No, it's not. It's called Keywords Everywhere. That's what it's called. It's this one up here. Keywords Everywhere. Anyway, while we're sharing the screen, do you want a little sneak peek at the new WP Eagle? It's kind of gone on to it's not going to fit, is it? Let me zoom out a little bit. If you've got any questions on that pillar stuff or Cornerstone, then do put them in the chat. Maybe if I zoom out, it will fit. There we go. I haven't done the homepage yet, so ignore that. Another change to the site is I've got rid of the forums. I just was not going in there enough to answer it, and it was just looking a bit bad. It was full of spam and all that kind of stuff. So I've got rid of the forums, but I am going to be investing a bit more time in the Facebook group and building that up. So yeah, have no fear on that one. But the forums are no more. Why Cornerstone? It's just a phrase that Yoast call it. It could be pillar. You know, a cornerstone in a building holds everything else up, so I guess that's where it comes from. So anyway, yeah, on WP Eagle, I'm breaking everything down so it's very easy to find stuff. So I've broken it into 4 key sections. We've got build, promote. So let me go through and explain what each one is. Build, so you know, building a website, and then within there, I've broken it down into general websites, blogs, affiliate websites, which I know a lot of you guys are on, and e-commerce. And then when you click through into here, you get into the category views, and yeah, they're the videos which I know a lot of you have already seen. So that's pretty cool. And then in promote, we're going to have you know, all my videos around promoting your site. So this hasn't been done yet, as you can see. It still says the same stuff, but you know, we'll have SEO, we'll have PPC, and we'll have social media, maybe something else. Enhance is all around, oh, that's a nice colour. Enhance is all around basically other plugins and adding extra features and functionality to your site. So we're going to be talking about all sorts of different things in there. And then monetize, kind of a bit of a clue, is all in the name, is all around making money from your site. So that's going to be broken down into affiliate and ads, you know, AdSense, that kind of stuff. Then of course we've got the merch, where you can order your fantastic t-shirts. And then we've got the blog, which is going to be kind of general posts and stuff. News from me and other random stuff. Now a lot of these posts aren't in the right categories yet because I'm still working on that, but yeah, hopefully it'll be up tomorrow. I'll let you all know on Facebook and all that kind of thing, so do come and check it out. And I need to do the homepage too. This theme is X theme with Cornerstone, which was mentioned earlier. You can't check it out right now, Helen, because maintenance mode is on still. But yeah, this is Cornerstone. Let me just show you. Which is a bit like Elementor, as we've already mentioned, but maybe not quite as good. You know, so you can just, it's just not as clear. I think the thing is, Cornerstone used to be way better, and they've done a load of updates to it, and I think they've made it worse, which is sometimes happens. It's just not as obvious as it used to be. I know they've added a lot of functionality and features, so you know, every element is very easy to customize, add margins, padding, and all this stuff down the side here. You've got loads of stuff going on that you can adjust. But for example, so you click on that, you're new to Cornerstone, you don't really know what you're doing, and you want to edit this text. So you click on it and you're like, I want to edit this text. How do I? And then you look down here and you just scan down here and you think, well, I don't see any text. How do I edit it? And you just click it and you're getting annoyed, you're getting frustrated. And you realise, oh, of course, it's in this tiny little bit here, which says edit text. And then you click that and then you can edit your text. And if you want to do HTML, Oh, if you want to do rich text, you can't because it's a heading element, of course. But anyway, yeah, it's just not as easy to use as Elementor. It's probably equally as powerful, but I think Elementor is probably better, in my personal opinion. And he says, am I going to make a video on how to build this? Yeah, I might do. Hasn't taken too long. I'm actually really excited about it. It's good to be making a site again, a good site. So yeah, let me come back onto the camera if I can figure out how to do that. Not that one, that one, that one. Here we go. Okay, I'm back. So that was the cornerstone or the pillar content. So it's about creating a fantastic article around a quite big topic, because it's going to need to be quite big in order for you to go into lots of detail and write a really long article and add lots of nice pictures and graphs and tables and whatever else you need to. And then you create other smaller, shorter, more specific articles that are related to that main article. You create those and then you link between the two, and then you can also link between the small ones as well, and that will really help you get some ranking, because nowadays Google does not just look at the keywords that you've got on your page, but it uses the kind of whatever, what's the word I'm thinking, semantics, is it? Yeah, it tries to work out a meaning, doesn't it, behind the search. That's what I'm trying to say, the semantics. So you're thinking, you know, you want a theme of keywords. I think that's probably the best way of doing it. So, you know, if you want to sprinkle different keywords here, not get too obsessed with exact keyword phrases, because Google kind of knows what people want regardless of the keyword. So when someone types a keyword in, it doesn't always show a page that matches that keyword exactly. It shows a page that it thinks the searcher is looking for, and that may or may not have that exact keyword in it. It'll obviously have a similar keyword in it and be around that subject, but it's not so obsessed with matching up the keywords exactly. And he says, do you build the big one first, then build a small one around it, all the rest? I think it really depends on where you are with your site. So, for example, you might have already produced a load of content for your site, following the general rule of, you know, 2,500 words, 3,000 words, maybe even 5,000 words in an article, and you notice that you've got 10 or 12 articles that are all around a similar subject. That might then inspire you to create a nice piece of pillar content or cornerstone content, basically feeding off all those smaller articles. So that might make it quite easy to write, because you've already got a lot of material, and then it's just kind of repurposing it into that long article. R7 says, can you use Elementor with the X theme? I don't know. I'm just I'm looking it up. It says, yeah, you can. I don't know how well that would work, but yeah, according to ThemeCo, who make Xtheme, you can. Brian says, do you think Answer the Public and Quora are good for keyword search in addition to Google? I think they are, yeah. I definitely like Answer the Public. I've mentioned it a number of times. I like it. It gives you some good ideas, which is what you want, really. You just want ideas. I think Google itself is great just for doing research, as I did just then, just typing into the box, leaving a space after your keyword and just seeing what comes up, or start just adding some random letters and seeing what it throws up. I think that's great. And you know that they're real searches because they're on Google. Hello, Stephanie. Have you got your t-shirt yet? If you have, you've got to send me a picture. Oh, I just see you saying in the chat there, I should read before I talk. You got your t-shirt. You need to send me a picture, please. And let me know if I can use it in my social media. That would be really cool. And he says, can this pillar method work across the site? Does it have to be the same site? If you have two sites for different niches, but can be related, then yeah, that's fine. You can link between the two sites. That would work. Helen says she started using searchall.com, which I've not really seen. I'll have to check that out. So, keep the questions coming in. So, I'm going to give a shout out to a few other. Actually, I'm going to ask you guys a question first of all, because I've been thinking a lot about my YouTube channel and what I want to do with it and future and all that kind of stuff. And I'm reading the questions again, it's distracting. So I want to ask you guys a question. Do you guys come to my channel and watch my videos because you're looking to do affiliate marketing, and WordPress is just sort of a way of doing that? You know, WordPress makes affiliate marketing easier, but you're primarily here for affiliate marketing type information and making money and online, all that kind of stuff? Or are you here for the WordPress stuff? You know, creating websites, setting up plugins, you know, that kind of thing. I'd just be interested to know, because obviously my channel started as a WordPress channel when I started doing, you know, making websites and adding forms to WordPress and all those other kind of cool things you can do with WordPress and making tutorials around all that stuff. And then I did the affiliate marketing stuff, and in particular the WooZone sites, and then that really, you know, made my channel just kind of explode. But obviously I want to create content that you guys want to watch. And I don't want to be putting out a load of just WordPress stuff if that's not what you're interested in. Or do you want a bit of both? And maybe that's what makes my channel a bit more unique, is that I'm doing a bit of the money making with the WordPress stuff, and that's what you want. So, yeah, just let me know in the chat. I can see a few of you saying that you're saying both and both and both, so it looks like both. Okay, that's good. Then I'll carry on doing what I'm doing. And I've gone very yellow again. The lighting's weird. But thanks for that. So I was looking around the internet the other night, and I'm going to mention a few YouTubers now. I'm sure they won't mind me giving them a shout out. So Daryl Wilson, which has already been mentioned, I've come across him before, but I looked at his channel in a bit more detail, and his videos are really good. You know, they're really good. And I look at my videos and I think, you know, his are well edited. He gets to the point. He's kind of set up a bit like a Twitch streamer. He's obviously got like a green screen or something. He sits down in the corner when he's doing his screen sharing, and they're really cool. I found a channel by a guy called Ferdy Korpashuk, which I've just put into the chat because I don't know exactly how to pronounce it. He's Dutch. He speaks English though, and he makes kind of WordPress videos, and he also has done a bit of making money stuff. He's a young guy, and like he's up to 50-odd thousand subscribers. Daryl is up to 90-odd thousand, so they're all doing way better than I am. And I looked at Ferdy's videos and I thought, wow, these are really good as well. They're well edited. He's kind of professional and all that, whereas I'm, as you can see by watching this stream, I'm not always that professional. So yeah, and I kind of got thinking, and I was just having one of those nights where I was just having a lot of self-doubt and thinking, oh, my videos aren't very good and these guys are so much better. But then I got over that and I'm thinking, yeah, okay, well, I'm just going to up my game, and I'd be interested to hear how you think I can maybe improve my videos. I'll tell you first how I think I can. I think I probably talk too much at the beginning of a lot of my videos. The face cam stuff, I don't know if I think I'm some sort of major YouTuber like PewDiePie, and I feel like I need to do that, but I've noticed a lot of the other guys, they get kind of straight into the meat and potatoes of the video. It's less face time, more screen time. So I think I'm going to adjust that and do less of the face stuff, unless you guys like it. And yeah, I'm just going to be more focused, I think, in the content I make, and I'm getting the feedback from you guys that you are here for both. You want the money making and the WordPress, so I'm going to, you know, carry on doing both of that and do videos that include both, but then obviously some videos that are just around making money, and some videos that are just around WordPress. But yeah, I would love to have some honest feedback from you guys. You've watched a lot of YouTube, I know you guys do, and you subscribe to lots of different channels, and just be interested to hear like what you like in videos and what you don't like, and I'll try and do more of what you like and less of what you don't like, if that makes sense. You are saying some kind things now. Terry says don't need the fancy, just like the content you produce. Yeah, I'm not talking about too much fancy editing. I'm just thinking maybe being a bit more concise. I think people, they don't have a lot of time none of us have got enough time, so I'll probably waffle too much and leave too much stuff in the video, so just kind of cutting it down a bit. That's what I was thinking. Dressing a tux would help. Okay, that's a good. I don't have a tux, but I could maybe rent one for each video. Scott says we like a bit of rambling, Alex. That's the English way. Don't go polished like the Americans. Keep it quick. I guess that's what I've seen with the Americans and with the Dutch guy. It was very polished, very to the point, no messing about. But I guess they do lose a little bit of soul that way. But I say they've got way more subscribers than me, so they're probably doing something right. Larry says try to be less than 30 seconds from intros. Yes. Brian says Antoine Dupont. That's my French coming out there. Gives good advice for fellas like you but about video content, but really like that you are real. Okay. Anyway, I think I missed. Well, thank you very, very much for that. I'm just going to scroll back through because I missed a few. So Ian said he started watching for the general knowledge around WordPress, but as things have progressed, I've started incorporating affiliate products and ads into content. Okay, good. So a lot of people, yeah, I mean, WordPress and affiliate go hand in hand, and making money go hand in hand, because if you've got WordPress, you can, and WordPress skills, you can make money, whether that be affiliate, whether that be AdSense, or even, selling WordPress services, which is a category that I've just thought of. And I don't know if any of you watch my other channel, Alex Cooper, it's called, which is my name. On there I do a lot more kind of money making vlog type videos, and I'm thinking of incorporating some of that into WP Eagle as well, because I think they're relevant. And I see that Scott, he says he liked my video about Apple products, which is on my other channel. Do check it out. It's got music and I do cry in it, so worth watching. Like a video about Apple products. I never really liked Apple. You should try a high-end Chrome, but for general WordPress work much better and doesn't slow down. All files and software is in the cloud. I maybe should. R7 says he started using Share a Sale and find the pictures need adjustment with X theme. I need to adjust them to 350 by 300 pics and having problems with that. You could probably just adjust them in your graphics package. Anyway, Tarek, I missed your question. I have a problem with AdSense. I didn't get approved. It's saying my valuable inventory under construction. Ooh, I've not seen that before. Although it probably means that the website or whatever that you... Sorry, I got something in my mouth there. The website or URL, whatever you put it into your AdSense account, is not working, or it's got a maintenance screen or something like that. That's what I'm guessing. So double check that your website's working and people can access it, and you haven't got maintenance mode on. It's quite easy to forget that it's on if you're logged into the site, because the site will obviously load up okay for you, but then everyone else can't see it. So try visiting your site in incognito mode, which you get in Chrome, and just see if it works. Larry says, I think you should definitely combine your vlogs with this channel. I think maybe I should. I might just have them on the website rather than on the channel. I don't know. I'm going to put a link to my other channel in the chat right now. If you just do a search for Mr. Alex Digital, or even if you just do a search on YouTube for Alex Cooper, I wonder if I come up. Let me just test that out. Yeah. I kind of do, but I guess I probably would because it knows me. I'm not the first one who for some, and I'm not Alice Cooper, which also comes up. Of course, there's a lot of Alice Cooper videos come out, which is good to watch. But I'm a little way down the search results page. Weirdly, that's weird, because I'm just going to do a search in incognito just to see if it's any different. So you do a search on YouTube for Alex Cooper. First result is Alice Cooper Poison. It's a good track. The next result is another channel called Alex Cooper, which only has 300 subscribers and 27 videos. Then you've got another Alice Cooper playlist. And then on the fourth result with 884 subscribers and 53 videos. Why is the other guy ahead of me on the search results there for exactly the same name? I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to worry too much. Go check it out and let me know, either now or whenever, if you think I should include some of those videos on this channel. Larry says, do I have a playlist of your vlogs on this channel? No. That'd be the best way to do it, wouldn't it, Larry? Good thinking. R7 Eagle says the other Alex wears a tuxedo. That's why he outranks me. I knew there was something going on. Terry says, is there such a thing as too many articles that take away from what you're trying to sell? I don't think you can have too many articles. End of the day, your articles are going to be pushing people towards products and things like that. So every article should help you sell more anyway, and get you more traffic and everything like that. So I don't think you can have too many articles. Scott says, interestingly, following the recent live stream on security plugins, he recently found a site with a similar name that was cloaking a redirect to his site and framing it. I managed to block it using WordFence. Do you know why they were doing that? Hi, Arthur Moorhead. Hello, Mr. Brummy. I don't think I've said hello to you. So Stephanie, yeah, do send me that picture. Eagle at WP Eagle. Oh, I noticed you've just subscribed to my other channel. Thank you very much. Scott Halford says, WordFence, what a great plugin, especially the live traffic tool. Thanks, Alex and Helen, for the recommendation. Glad you like it. I've just moved that light around, by the way. It was too bright, really. I'm hating the live stream quality at the moment. I can't get a decent webcam. I'm going to have to upgrade my camera, I think, to something really awesome that I can use for both recording videos and for live streaming. That's going to be way better than these Logitech things. Tanik. Helen says that Tarek will get back to you. Love your site. Will email you moving and won't have internet until October. Have some suggestions. Amazing you can produce so many articles about your niche. What's your site, Tarek? You'll have to share it with me. Okay, so Scott thinks someone was trying to do negative SEO on his site, which is not very nice at all. I'm going to go for another 5 or 10 minutes, seeing depends on how many questions you guys ask me. I may continue with the kind of 8:30 start time. I think, as I said earlier, I may have said it earlier, but you might not have heard me because I didn't turn the mic up. But I was saying that 8:30 is probably better for me because I can make sure that kids are asleep and it's a bit more relaxing. I don't have to rush around to try and get ready for the stream. And it says stop fretting over I do tech stuff. I'm always fretting. I mean, I'm just getting a bit kind of fussy, I think, about image quality, and I want a good excuse to buy a new camera. When you've got your own business and that, you can kind of justify expense because you need it for business, and you can offset it against tax and everything like that. So why not? I'm not going to buy a new iPhone. No, I am going to buy a new watch. If you watch my Apple video, you'll see that I smashed my last 2 watches. Mark, don't apologise. You can ask questions about any topic you like. I just set a topic because I need to put something in the box when I'm setting up the stream. Can you recommend a WordPress plugin to recover abandoned cart in WooCommerce? That's a good question. I've not used one myself, if I'm completely honest. There is a number of plugins. There's one by Yai Turhuth. I don't know what you call them. What do you call them? Your Inspiration. Yithuf. That looks quite nice. I mean, they're all kind of paid for plugins. I think I've got a membership on this site actually, so I should probably check it out. In terms of GDPR, I don't know. This one says the plugin is compliant, so I guess it is. I don't know how exactly that's going to work, because in order to do this, you're going to need to get permission, in theory, that you've collected their email address and you're going to email. I don't know. But I guess if the plugin says it's GDPR compliant, it probably is. Let me just post a link in the chat. Have a look at that one. I've used their plugins before, found them very good, and I've found that the support is very good. I've not used that particular plugin, but I'm going to add it to my list right now, and I am going to check it out and maybe do a video on it. So thanks very much for that idea. Helen is really liking your site, Tarek, so do email me if you'd like to. Oh yeah, you said you are going to email me. Thank you. I'd love to have a look at your sites. And if they're working, maybe we could do a video. I mean, you don't have to share your niches, but we could have a chat. Larry says, do you go over how Cornerstone Content connects with Yoast SEO? I didn't actually, but basically what you can do with Yoast SEO Cornerstone thing, whatever it is, there's a little tick box that you can tick when you're creating a post that says this is Cornerstone. I think all it does when you tick the box is it just flags it up so that you can clearly see on your site which articles are your Cornerstone content, so you can keep working on them and linking to them and all that kind of stuff. I think in Yoast SEO Premium there's a link suggestion tool, and that will give you priority. So the link suggestion tool within Yoast, if I'm correct, basically when you're creating content, it will suggest, you know, you should link to this other article that you've got which could be similar. What it will do is, if you've got an article marked as Cornerstone Content, it will prioritize that as somewhere you should link to. And I think that's about it. I don't know what else it does, really. I do need to check out Yoast Premium a little bit more. Mr. Bromwich says, Alex, should I focus on content or backlinks? I feel content is more important. Yeah. In the day, if you've got great content, you will get backlinks anyway. It's a lot easier to build links to great content. Anthony, I missed your question. Okay, let me scroll back up. Arthur says he likes the screensaver. That's just the Mac screensaver. I don't know what it is. Oh yeah, Anthony says, what do you do about an old article that points to a product that is no longer available? See if you can find a newer product and update the article to point to the latest product. Or take it out completely if you can't find one, but I'm sure you would be able to find an equivalent. Arthur says, do you know where a good free virtual background I can use with OBS? I don't actually use any backgrounds with OBS. I probably should. I'm sure if you do a Google, you'll find something. You just want a video, I guess, a looping video. Is there any plugin that could show you the word count on all posts in the post area? I don't know. That's a good question. I'm just going to have a quick look, see what I can find. I've got some great questions coming up tonight, got me thinking. I don't know, I've just found one called WP Word Count, which might do that. Does Yoast not do it anyway? Let me have a quick look. Because I know Yoast does count words and give you tips and stuff on words. If not, maybe I should get one made. That's a great idea for a plugin. No. SEO, Yoast SEO just seems to allow you to show like the focus keyword and SEO title and all that kind of stuff. I don't know, maybe if Yoast SEO. No, but do check out the one that I just found wherever it's gone. It's called WP Word Count. It's a free one, might be worth an install, see if it does it. Tarek says Grammarly. I don't know if that would give you the overview, because we want it on that overview post page. You know, when you're just going to post on WordPress and you're scanning down all your content, it'd be good just to have a column there with the word count. Stephanie says, can you think of any templates for writing your own content? My brain gets very messy. I don't have any templates. That's something I am currently working on. I think once I've created some good content, I might have a template. But it's, I guess there's going to be a gist to it. That's a good one. Let me make a note of that. I could do a video on that. Or at least an article. Mr. Brummy. So Mr. Brummy, can you clarify that Yoast does word count? And does it do it on that page that we just mentioned? Okay, Anthony, thanks for the heads up there on that maintenance plugin that I could give access to you guys so you can have a look. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap the stream up now. I hope you've enjoyed it. I have, even though the drawings were particularly bad tonight. And I shared all the private notes with you that I didn't want to do. So that was good. And yeah, I'm going to get WordPress Eagle back online tomorrow. Because yeah, I want to be able to sell some more t-shirts. Do send me your pictures of you in your t-shirts if you already have one. They are really cool, and you know they'll just get everyone talking in your neighbourhood if you're wearing one. We had a peak concurrent user views tonight of 35, so about average, which is good, and it's all my regulars, which I do love to see you guys, honestly. Yeah, if you did enjoy it, please do click the like button below the stream. It really does help me out. I don't know, have we got any dislikes yet? No dislikes. Got to have at least one dislike. Do check out my other channel. Pretty much every video on there has at least one dislike. I usually get it just after I've uploaded. I don't know. And yeah, that's it. I need to do an upload this week. I am aware of that. I haven't uploaded. So I'm going to maybe I'll look at that WooCommerce recovered cart, do a video on that, or something like that. I've got a whole list of videos, but for some reason not one of them is kind of jumping out as like the next one I need to record. So I will come up with something, and then I need to start working on some longer videos again. You know, it's all very well banging out the short videos, but it's the long ones that get watched the most. So need to work on that. Thank you for the kind words and yeah, giving me that support. That really helps. And I'll try and be a bit more positive. I don't know what's got into me. I need to snap out of it and keep going and keep creating some good content. Mr. Brumley, that is very true. You can't please everyone. And yeah, I should stop trying to. Yeah, Anthony says make a load of videos so that if I go on holiday, then there's no content gaps. I will do. I am going to up the content production and have a load kind of in the bank that I can use when I go away, which I'll be going away again next month, of course, back to Spain. Because it's starting to get colder over here in the UK, the temperature has really dropped. So I'll be going back to Spain, but I'll make sure that I've got that. And now I've just spotted this in the can. I'm going to go and drink this this brandy. I can't actually. It's for my dad's birthday. But anyway, Midlife Marketing. That's a great name for an affiliate style training type site, isn't it? You can have that one, Brian. Thank you, Stephanie. I will look out for the picture if you haven't sent it already. But anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. Do press like, do subscribe if you're not already subscribed, but I think you all are subscribed. Do check out the other channel and subscribe, and I'll start adding those videos to a playlist on this channel so that you guys don't miss them. But anyway, until next week, I think it'll probably be back on Wednesday next week. Probably. I don't think there's anything that's gonna stop that. So yeah, be Wednesday, probably be 8:30. I'm gonna put it back half an hour because yeah, just less stressful. And yeah, Scott's made a suggestion. How about we look at some examples of successful affiliate sites live? That's a good idea. I might do that. Let me make a note of that as well. Successful affiliate sites live. I'm writing it right now. There we go. Yeah, thanks for all the likes. We're up to 21 likes, so that's really cool. But yeah, I'm going to go. I'll see you next time. Have a good day, have a good evening, have a good morning, whatever time it is where you are. And I'll see you next week. Now I just need to find the stop streaming button. Oh, I found it. See you next time. Bye for now.